bed right there. Nice window. Got some kind of light source here somewhere. There we go. Washer dryer. Bathroom, shower. Kitchen. No light. Maybe here. Ah, there's some. This is nice. Little setup. Got a table. That's cool. Wonder if they're still working on that. Couch, painting. Beautiful. So, this is it. We're here in Iceland, and there's a bit of a story to tell here about how we got here. So, the plan was to go from San Jose to Seattle to Iceland. And my cousin, who lives on the East Coast in Jersey, was supposed to meet me here today. He was supposed to get here about an hour before I did. None of that happened. Essentially, I arrived 2 hours before my flight was supposed to take off / arrive in San Jose. Ended up arriving about an hour late, and it took probably about a good 40 extra minutes for it to finally take off the ground. By the time I got into Seattle, I had 30 minutes to get to my flight, which was not entirely on the other side of the airport, but I had to jump through some hoops in a place I had never been before. And I had asked the stewardess several times, I asked 2 of them if I could get off early, because I had an international flight immediately afterward and I was cutting it close. Didn't happen. And so I communicated this to several people on my way out, and I managed to get a little bit ahead of some people. And then, of course, once I was in the airport, I had to figure out where my next flight was. So first thing I do is I go up to a security guard who is oblivious, apparently. I asked him where the shuttle is to get to Iceland, and he says, just look at the map. And so I'm like, okay, helpful. And finally I get to another one almost immediately afterward that's actually directs me to the way I need to go. And I think I might have overwhelmed the person at the check-in desk, because as soon as I got there I was panting and I was like, yo, I'm here, like, you know, I'm here to make it. I'm all good to go. You guys aren't taking off yet, right? Because I was in the A group, so I was like the first people to board. And right when I got there, it was within 5 minutes of when we were supposed to take off. When we landed, of course, that wasn't the end of the hoops I had to jump through, because I had just found out that my cousin's flight had been canceled. I had no Wi-Fi, so I couldn't communicate with anybody initially. Fortunately, the Wi-Fi at the airport was free, could connect to that. And then I had to figure out how to first convert my money into kronos, which is the currency here. And I had to then get some food in me because I was hungry. And for a typical like deli sandwich and a smoothie is I think that was like 2,800 kronos. So yeah, people are making bank here, I guess. Once I had gotten that squared away, I had to figure out, okay, well, how am I gonna get to my Airbnb, where we are right now? and I couldn't come here directly because the airport didn't, there weren't any taxis that could come through directly over here. So I had to take a shuttle, and of course I'd missed the last one by the time I was done eating, so I had to wait about another 45 minutes roughly, spent that just doing some writing, and then I got on a shuttle, took a little nap on the way over, found a cab, and here we are. So yeah, quite the adventure so far. The plan was to go to Sky Lagoon tomorrow, depending on when my cousin can get here between now and then. I don't know if we'll make it. I hope we can, because that would actually be really nice. And that all depend on like if he's feeling up for it. He might. It'd be chill. We'd just be soaking in the water. But what I'm more excited for is the other 3 things that we booked to do here. Those being ice climbing, ATVing, and there's a volcano hike. So looking forward to those, and keep you posted on how those go.